Hello everyone, and welcome to a video response to Dennis at Intellectual Reads. Brian and I would like to encourage this type of thing, this video response from you, anyone. And before I get to it, I'd like to say something personal about Dennis. I think he's a great reader. He comes to a text, difficult texts, I know, without secondary sources, without Googling summaries or reading it along with audio or any type of thing, and I applaud that in this day and age. Your insights are very perceptive, and I really enjoy being a part of the process of turning you on to the book and others. Not even Faulkner's best novel, but let me get into my replies to some of the things you said. Interesting, you used the word adultery when referring to Hightower's wife, and it's valid, that's true, but I'm thinking, can you blame her affairs in Memphis at the hotel? And from what we know and the rumors, we get this from Byron Bunch. Can you tell me what edition you're using? Are you using the corrected text? If so, I'll refer to that. It doesn't really matter, like I mentioned, but he, let's see, where is it? Yeah. Always be prepared, right? It's on 65, 64. The insurance policy, the rumor that Hightower might have had her murdered. And that. Let's see, what else? Interesting. In my other video, I have to check. Thank you all for your patience with me with my new equipment, and I'm going to check that video. I think a lot is missing from it, but if so, I'll redo it. No biggie. But there's a mention about referring to Hightower. He was just unlucky. He was just born unlucky. So that's the people saying that about him. It's not Hightower's opinion of himself. That Lena's opinion, when she says she's unlucky, is of herself. Interesting how Faulkner uses the N-word and then Negro on page 66 in this modern edition. He's very, on 65, Negro, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm probably missing 1 or 2, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 to 1, anyway. What was I saying? Byron Bunch's and Lena's first meeting. I think I might be confused about your comment about, okay, she did sleep in his bed, his cot, but Mrs. Beard, remember, is the matron of that boarding house. It's a boarding house. It's 1930 and Prohibition. I can remember this because I remember Joyce's Ulysses in 33, the obscenity trial. Coincides with Prohibition in America, and the trial was in America too. So they have high moral standards. It's 1930s. There's no hanky-panky in the boarding house in those days. So they have not slept together. I'm probably misinterpreting your comment, and you're probably going, I know that, Alan, so my fault if so. Lena, dusty and dirty, 5 months pregnant. Okay. Now, Bunch and Lena's first meeting, remember, I'm not going to dig, I don't have it marked, but I remember it. Remember, she approaches him thinking he's Birch. And it's like, what? Excuse me, ma'am? And, oh, no. What does he say? But you know what I'm talking about? That was their first meeting. And Faulkner is going back and forth in time. He speeds up time. I mentioned that before in that first chapter when they're going on wagon trips. It's like, okay, come aboard. We're here. I'm one-dimensional characters. Okay, Grove, Birch, bunch of trees. Burden, Joanna's burden. What is she burdened by? I wonder. High tower. If you live in a high tower, you're bound to be like Tim Finnegan and Humpty Dumpty and fall. Maybe see Huck Finn down there. So one-dimensional. I could argue that. But symbol-wise, sure. Why is he doing that? Now, the little kids tease Joe Christmas, true, and that's how we know he's half white and half black. Who planted that rumor? Have we come to it yet in the novel? I don't think I'm giving the spoil away because it's kind of hard to find. Let's see if you can find it, Dennis. Looking forward to that. Okay. And we'll leave it at that. Looking forward to your comments. Appreciate your time and your patience. And please give us some comments and even better, video response. Faulkner in August. Ta-ta.